were low-level men, uneducated men. Okay, so therefore, they didn't understand that their level of confidence, man. They spoke with no filter. They just said, they told you, you going on, you this and you that. In that time, you know, only the Pharisees talked like that. The men that knew, the men that had the credibility and the credentials. But these men were Galileans such as us. We out here telling you, the Lord does this, the Lord don't do that, things like that. We out here telling you that the Lord do this, the Lord don't do that, amongst many other things, but we don't have the credentials. We don't have a church. We don't have the best garments on. We're prophesying sackcloth. We don't have degrees. We're not known by anybody. So it's confused. You can misinterpret our confidence, you know, for arrogance. But a lot of people see it as confidence. You know, to be out here during the winter, during the rain, when nobody's out. You know, certain people see it as confidence. Certain people see it as boldness, you know, to be out in a bunch of anybody, from Egyptologists to police to two-thirds to Edomites. You know, we're out here in great boldness. Matter of fact, let's get that second address.
Like you were saying, it said openly, frankly, without concealment, without ambiguity, which ambiguity is not having a quote-unquote open mind. You got one way, and one way we teach is the scriptures, man. All right, it ain't no we can mix your belief with our belief and we can all teach together. No, it's what the scriptures say, man.
That's the way you get out here, is being bold in Yahweh Shai. Because if you have asked, it says that you know, there's no perfect love casted out fear. You know, and a lack of boldness is basically fear. So if I tell you, look, this is what it is, man. You know, that's why Scripture said don't speak in counsel with somebody. It talks about when somebody tell you something, they hide and to see if it works.
Don't speak with a coward about war.
Yeah, because they don't have confidence.
Yeah, God,
you know, they just making shit up, if I was you, I'd do this and this and that, and they hide behind a rock and see you go do it to see if it works. You know?
They did this, bro. It says free and fearless confidence, cheerful courage,
lack of fear.
Yes.
Perfect love casteth out fear, man. Fear is what would destroy your ability to get out of here, man. You think we're out here because we're scared of authorities? We're scared of the police and scared of scoffers or anything? No, we're out here in boldness, and boldness is synonymous with faith, man. You know?
Then it says boldness and it says assurance, man.
And another thing, Yahweh Shai, when he said, can you let this cup pass from me? It was not a fear. It was just like, I don't want to do that. You know, that shit's going to hurt. You know? Go ahead, brother.
And it said boldness and assurance, man. You know, and I can't pinpoint the scripture right off the bat, but it's a scripture that said something about this thing that we assured of, man. Because, hey, we out here. Like the boy said, we got signs, we got cameras, we buy these. Like, it's not donated or nothing. We spend our money to go get this. We make sure our internet stay on so we can be keeping up with videos and keeping up with the worldly news and being able to upload videos and download videos and do the work, man. Okay? We're not out here for play. We're not out here for fun, man. All right?
Before that? Let's go get what we got.
Yeah, go rock.
Get the second address first.
You want a second address what?
Y'all remember what I said? Yeah. Saying that, you know, they should marvel at the, you know.
So Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 verse 1, it says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors.
Yeah, who is that? That's talking about the so-called white man. That's the ones who made no account of our labors. Here it is, through prophecy, we went through slavery under the so-called white man and we built America. But they'll tell you to go home, back to Africa. Even though we're not from Africa, they label us African Americans, but they'll say, they act like racism is dead. They act like they got a saying called counter-racism. So they made no account of our labors at this point, man. Acting like they say the Black Panthers is equivalent to the KKK because one carry guns and the other carry guns. Or why can I say nigger and all this, because they made no account of our labors, man. Right? The reason why racism is so hard on crackers and the so-called white man is because what you did with your racism, man. When you call somebody a nigger, lynching, hanging, unjust judgment, all these things come in that bracket. When we call you a cracker, you really get just resistance against the system, bucking up against the so-called white man. You don't get death. That's not synonymous when we call you crackers. It's like us standing up. But when a white person calls somebody a nigger, it's automatic like, you know, oh, you one of the motherfuckers that was hanging us, huh? You know, you one of the motherfuckers that was, and you in the KKK. That's like an automatic thought, you know?
That's the same type of spirits the motherfuckers have. Shit. It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of the salvation.
Yeah, because modern day niggas, you niggas that think you own something, you act like the modern day thing to put fear in the so-called white man is to go get a white man's education. You know, you got the nerve to say the Bible is what suppresses us as a people. No, the so-called white man education suppresses us as a people, man. Which coincide with the dogma of the Bible. You know, saying the Lord is a so-called white man, saying that you're supposed to be subservient to your masters. You know, being under your masters, talking about the prophets and the elect men of the Lord, which are Israelites, all the way up to the Most High. It's telling you that you're African American. That shit is oppressive. You know, because not only y'all like to try to get away from slavery, but y'all don't want to get away from niggas blowing in cows' asses and shit. Why don't you try to abduct that part of African history? You know, which they do, but they still want to be African. That's what Africans do. It's a very small group of Africans that was civilized. You know. You got South Africa, and you got Egypt. That's like all really, you know, and then you got Carthage, which is, you know, that was nothing but Israelites, you know?
It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
Yeah, when they see us out here, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, okay? When you got pride in yourself, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, but when you out here talking about you African, they ain't really tripping, man. They don't really be coming down on Egyptologists, man. You rarely see them go down unless they doing this shit that they normally do, which is pedophilia or something like that. But they don't delete accounts. They don't shut down pages. They don't create propaganda against these type of people, man.
And shall be amazed at the strangeness of the salvation so far beyond all that they look for.
Yeah, because the strangeness of the Israelite salvation is the second coming of the Lord. And he ain't coming in no Silverado. He's not coming in a Cadillac. The Lord's coming in the UFOs, which the world calls UFOs, but because we call them IFOs, identified flying objects, he's coming back in those chariots. That's going to be the strangeness of our salvation. A lot of these crackers going to be amazed, like, yo, what the hell is this? You know? And then not only are they going to be amazed, the second thing is they're going to see all the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans getting salvation, and they're going to be like, the Lord chose these people? You know? Go ahead.
It says, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision, and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness.
Yeah, they count our lives madness. Down onto you basic niggas and on up unto us. They count our lives madness. But when the Lord brings us salvation, they're gonna be like, basically, we was wasting our damn time, man. Going to Haiti, adopting kids, we got niggas that get in the army, crackers that get in the army and go to war behind the country, and God bless America. You know? They think they're doing an act of God, bringing peace to earth, and they're gonna be amazed, like, damn, like, you know, I fought for my country, I gave to the poor, I did this, I did that. And you mean tell me these niggas that was on the corners is getting salvation? You mean these niggas that put their women under them is getting salvation? You know, this Americanized, westernized society, it's totally backwards, man. You know, if the scriptures say to render a woman, basically recognize a woman as a weaker vessel, man. Then he said make them equal. So you automatically going off. Anything that's opposite of what the Lord tell you, you're going off. You're doing it wrong. You know? So that's why they're going to be amazed at our salvation. You know?
It says, we fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High?
Yeah, you mean those faggot-hating groups, those hate groups? That's who the Lord loves? You know? They're going to be confused because of the westernized society, man. Among many other things. Go ahead.
It says, how is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot is among the saints. Therefore we have erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness have not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us.
Drop it.
Yeah, this is 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 14. It says, but continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them.
Go get that assured, you know? Because when you assure it, it makes it legit. Continue in the things which thou hast been assured of, all right? But it's talking about the knowledge of this world. Because, you know, motherfuckers just learn how to make pizza on some shit. That don't mean that's a surety of way to eat, you know? It's talking about the ways of old. The Most High required that which is past. Hey, a good prime example is how the household is structured, okay? Because you can have a woman that you let her work and do all this shit, and she's successful, and you've been assured of that. That don't mean that, man. It's talking about as a whole. When the American family kept women inside, the cost of living was lower, the demand and the supply was balanced, you know, taxes and all that. Goddamn nigga woman, you don't let them outside the house, man. You revving your engine and things like that, man. Got it?
Got it. This is for the word assured. It's G4104. It says to make faithful, render trustworthy, to make firm, establish, to be firmly persuaded of, to be assured of.
Yep, to be firmly persuaded of. It's like our Apostle Tahar says that the Most High opened our mind and he closed it, man. We're firm in this truth, man. You know, you're not gonna get us with a happy birthday. You're not gonna make us fall out the truth, man. With no birthday party or any other thing of that matter, man. Okay? The elect will not fall off some carnal bullshit, man. You know? If you fall off, you was never of the flock in the first place, man. You just had your season on dealing with the Lord. Just like Judas, man. You know, the Lord Lord said a long time ago, he said, one of y'all gonna betray me. Before he even said the other time, he said, the one who sop up basically sop their biscuit, man. You know? Or the one I sop my biscuit with, he been saying, man, it's a traitor among us, man. You know? So, if you fall off, then you was never in the truth to begin with. You just had your season. You know?
Hey, man, what's that scripture? It says, because it says the Most High, his elect shall not fall through the fingers of his hand.
Yeah,
You
that's in, what is it, Amos?
Amos
The book of Matthews.
And then even like it said, also, it said, fully persuaded. Okay, and what does the scripture say? By the fear of the Most High, we persuade men, because we was persuaded by the fear of the Most High. Because we grew up pretty much thinking that the Lord was lovey-dovey. We didn't know the Lord to kill your family member or your family, you know, who you stay with for the most part, if you mess up somewhere, man.
Yeah,
all right?
It's lack of confidence in the Lord. If I put a gun in your face and tell your ass to shut the fuck up, you will do it. Because you know what a gun does. You know, you're confident that this person let loose that trigger and it's gonna blow your head off. But when the Lord says